guys, when we originally did this, we used some magnets and then drilled some holes in the wall. So what I want to try to get away from is drilling holes in the wall. So making a home for everything. 3D printed this, waiting for the hot glue gun. That'll pop in there. And 3D printing hooks that I'm going to bolt onto here. And then hot glue, that'll do the chain. And then there's still room for the garbage, which I'll figure out. And the next thing I'm going to do is, this is nicely labeled, but I don't know what this is. So I'm going to label that once I figure it out.
First of all, before we grind, we got to make sure the label matches the top. I had an issue on one of the sinks up there. I came back here and checked this one, and this one is a good example of this. So it says it's a 40-inch, 24 off the right. This is 24 off the left. So what we're doing is we're just sticking stickers down after we pour it, and we're not understanding that it has to match the top. Second of all, we only have one label on this top, so we can't even double check this. So we got some holes in the process, but ultimately the customer needs the right sink.
Hey guys, I just wanted to show you, I printed another one of these, but I uncovered a problem. So this one was the front bin. It had 2 in it. So our thing is 2 and 2. So we have more than the correct amount. So the problem is if we did this, we'd pull the Kanban and we'd have more than 2 and we would order 2 more. So really what it needs to be is 2 in the back bin, all the other ones in the front, so that we go through these first, and then we still have our correct safety stock of 2, and then the next time we order, we're to the correct level.
Good morning. So this thing was just beeping like crazy, and it finally just stopped. So I don't know if it's now working, but it doesn't have any charge whatsoever. So actually I see there's a battery right here. I was gonna say it's the only battery over here, and I don't think it works, but flashing red like that, I think this bad. I'm gonna sort this out. I don't know why it's got tape on it, but this one doesn't seem to be working.
So I have it mocked up there, flat against the wall, but it's pretty high up there and kind of above the 2x4. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put it right here. That way it's nice and visual. Right when you walk up, you put the ladder in its home. You can see it first thing you see, and then also when it's missing, first thing you see.
Morning guys, so Shane and I came in early. There was some things missing on the team lead starting up the plant, like the time we come in, and also actually what we need to get done for the day. So we added 3 more steps to it other than just starting up the machines for the plant. We also went through and we're trying to figure out what we actually need on our list to be a little bit more effective, simple, and getting her done.
Morning team, out by where we make skids by the saw. Trying to get everything sorted out and homed up here. I do have all this wood right here that is sorted out. A lot of it to me is scrap. We got random pieces screwed together, a PVC pipe in there, metal sticking out of pieces. I got this wood back here stacked up nice. I'm sure some of that might be able to still be sorted out, but all of it looks like it's used to me. Got the bin here.
All right, so if we want to keep, excuse me, this area nice and clean, or if we want nice stuff to go in there clean, we gotta keep the area clean. This is stuff that was just in here. Notice that there's also some type of issue going on here. So we're gonna keep this clean and see what we can do about if that's leaking out of there. going to kind of keep improving. Also, I'm not sure what's going on over there, why that's not over here.
Okay, so we've put this hood up. It's been up for a while, so I made it permanent. Took the clamps off, bolted it on both sides, and then we also moved our rubber roller cleaner to this side here because this is where you'd be using it, and then the glide coat and the WD-40 for are located on the inside here for when you're working on the glides.
They used to be located over here. So now we got them over there.